You know, it's actually very fitting that this was the last monster we ended up capturing before today's episode, and you'll see why. What is up, people? It is me, Monster15, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. In the previous part, we ended up going to the Guiding Lands via the field team leader's instructions to take on the new monster that is called Jan Garuga, the freaking little crazy runt wyvern that actually gave Devil Joe a run for its money. But in this episode, like I told you guys, we are going to be taking on the Admiral's quest line, and the first thing we're going to have to do is take on the quest called Sterling Pride, and so we are going to be doing that. Now, I don't know if there is dialogue, like unique dialogue in this, and so if there is, I will definitely cut, but the big thing to note with this quest is the fact that this is a Kirin that has no horn. And that's a big deal because the obvious question is, how did it get broken? And so if there is unique dialogue, I will definitely cut to showing that dialogue. But other than that, without further ado, I'm going to do this quest, and I'll see you guys at the end of it and in between if there is any dialogue. Because I haven't done this quest in a while. I'm not sure if it has any dialogue. And so, without further ado, I'll meet you guys on the other side, or in it.
On time as usual. Let's go find old Shatterhorn.
A hornless Kirin. I wonder what happened to it.
So it looks like right off the bat there was unique dialogue, which makes sense. This is a really, I wouldn't say necessarily important, but it is a very good quest line to do. Like this is something I definitely like. This is a 100% recommendation. You should absolutely do this quest line.
Look, the horn.
Well, well. Look who came out to play. Now we're getting somewhere. Time to figure out what this Kirin's all about.
Kirin may be injured, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous.
So as you can see, right, this guy has no horn. Obviously that's very unusual. Alrighty folks, we have slain...
Good work, Fiver. Head back to Celiana so we can continue with the investigation.
Yes. So the toughest thing about this thing is that it's perma-rage. It's in perma-rage, like it will never go to yellow again. So that's one thing you have to be aware of. But I'll tell you this, it's funny. This is actually the easiest Kirin I fought in the past like week or two. I'll admit the ones in the investigations are much tougher. When you fight a Kirin from the start when it actually has its horn, it's tougher than this one is, so. This guy can be a bit of a toughie, but I don't think it's all that. This particular quest really isn't all that bad. Sure, it's perma-rage, so you'll never be able to wallbang it, but the thing with this guy is if you bring it, I think just a hammer is just good for this guy because it just keeps him locked down for so long, and the worst thing about Kirin is the fact that he moves. He always moves. This guy is so fast. Alrighty folks, with that out of the way, the Admiral has more to tell us, so let's head over to him and see what he has to say.
Nice work with Shatterhorn, Fiver. I asked Analytics to look into it as soon as I got back. Seems like they're on the cusp of figuring out it. What do you know? Seems like they're calling for us, which means they just found out where that thing came from. I know you're dying to know more about this Kirin, so you're coming along. Let's move. All right, Teach. We're all here. Tell us what you discovered about Shatterhorn.
With pleasure. First, we examined its mane to determine what it fed on and when. Then, we analyzed soil samples taken from its hooves and were able to deduce its place of origin. Our conclusion is that it came from the Guiding Lands.
What? How did it get from there to here?
It's a good swimmer. It is an elder dragon. Traveling great distances is not out of the realm of possibilities. Setting that aside, the question of why this Kirin has lost its horn has a much more startling answer. The damage to its horn wasn't born from a small wound that eventually caused it to splinter. No. It was broken in a split second, twisted to an unusual angle by some incredible force. In other words, something snapped. The Kirin's horn.
Admiral, we know that when incredibly strong monsters invade other habitats, their presence forces weaker species to flee. And the influx of fleeing monsters into a new locale has a drastic effect on the ecosystem. Do you think this might be one of those cases?
It's possible. Could have been on the run from something. Fled the guiding lands and made its way to the Hoarfrost Reach. There's only one thing left to ask then. What could drive something as powerful as a Kirin out of its natural habitat? Well, guess we're gonna have to look for ourselves. Boss man, you cool with us heading out?
You asking me for permission? As if you'd listen anyway. Just promise me you won't get in over your head. And if you get into trouble, leave it to the 5th.
Ha! Don't worry. All right. Time to rock. Set up the quest and get ready to go.
Yes, sir. I'll get everything prepared.
I'll head out first and scout. Don't keep me waiting.
Alrighty, folks. It's time to head to the Guiding Lands. So, first things first, definitely recommend you have Thunder Armor with extremely high defense. I also recommend that you have an ice weapon with you. Just know, before you go into this fight, in my opinion, this is one of the toughest fights in the game. I'm just going to tell you that right now. In my opinion, it is. I know that there's ways to take advantage of it, but if in terms of monster difficulty, I think this is an incredibly strong fight. This is very, very tough, and this can definitely stump a lot of people. So, make sure you're ready before you head out. Reveal thyself, Destroyer. Let's head out. Alright, did I think I ate. I'll just go and make sure I did. Yes, I did. Alright. Let's head out, folks. Actually, the one thing I also want to do, let me, I had the poison weapon equipped on my Palico. We're gonna just change that real quick. Let's go here. Do that. Paralysis weapon equipped. Alright. Because that might give us a big window.
Is there something behind here? Well now, the heck's going on?
Yep, sounds like there's...
Over here.
Sounds like there's a lot going on down there. That was a very scary figure, though, we just saw. Alright, let's head out. Let's go after them. Some old footprints of something we have no idea. Alright, let us go. I'm going to grab some Slinger very quickly. I want to grab it before we head down. Oh, the one thing I forgot. You're also going to want to bring cool drinks, because this actually... So this quest will also open up a new region of the Guiding Lands.
Must be around here.
So I forgot to bring those. That's my fault here. You don't want to take that before you head in. One of the skills I certainly recommend you actually have is tremor resistance. Like footing, I honestly recommend you have that. I think it's really, really good here. It should be right there. Yeah, there she is. Over here.
roar gave me the chills.
There
That
she
roar
is.
gave me the chills.
Yeah, she repeated it over and over again. But clearly, whatever this thing is strong enough to take on a Kirin. If you can rip a Kirin's horn off, that's pretty ridiculous if you ask me.
Kirin tracks. Hey, what's wrong? Definitely not a natural formation. Looks like something just barreled through. Okay, I'm ready. We gotta find out what caused that huge roar we heard. To think a place like this was in the Guiding Lands. Is it on guard because of us? What's happening? No way. It survived. Admiral!
Hey, you okay, kid? Hit a detour along the way, but it looks like I made it just in time. Never imagined we'd come face to face with that big ape.
Partner! I'll help the Admiral. Give us some time to escape.
You thought Devil Joe was angry. Welcome to Monster Hunter's resident angry monkey, Rajang. Another monster on the level of an Elder Dragon despite not being one. Don't let this guy's size fool you. He just ripped a Kirin's horn off and ate it to make a statement. Just to give you guys an idea of how tough this guy can be. He's weak to ice, resists water, and is immune to fire, thunder, as well as dragon. Head and the tail are the weakest points, but despite how thin the tail looks, it actually isn't severable. Aggressive doesn't even begin to describe this guy. He's on the same level level of Deviljho in terms of anger and aggressiveness. This guy just happens to be smaller and way more agile than Savage Deviljho or just regular Deviljho. So this guy's main element is thunder, and he isn't afraid to shoot electric beams from his mouth. He loves to jump, swipe, punch, and spin. All of his attacks are not only quick, but they also deal a lot of damage. He can very quickly turn around, so be careful of hitting him from behind. Like, be careful of the random attack into the blast electric beam from mouth, so he'll like attack you and then he'll Kamehameha wave instantly. It can easily cart you. He can grab you in a cutscene like animation, very similar to Rathalos, Anjanath, even the big great Jagras, and throw you. He'll then, much like Deviljho, walk over to you slowly, and before you can get up, he'll punch you. If you're low health, you're more than likely to get carted right there and then. And it's very, very disheartening to get killed that way, because you know that he... You know, like, there's a lot of personality when it comes to something like that. Now it's time to talk about when he gets angry, because he's already angry, he's going to get even angrier. He has both a rage state, and I'm not joking you, a further enraged state called Rampage mode. When regularly enraged, the fur will glow yellow on his back. When in Rampage mode, his arms will glow red, and the muscles will become extremely hard. The handler will tell you this. Pitfall traps can be useful here. The best way to end Rampage mode is to hit his tail, but it's difficult considering how fast and aggressive he is. Flint shotting him can also be funky since he's so small. He only has 2 jump spots, so his arm is his face, so just be aware of that. But hitting his arms will do the same thing as hitting a monster's head, so just aim for the arms if you're flint shotting him like I mentioned. If you clutch claw onto him too much, he'll just grab you off, which I think he's the only monster in the game that can actually grab you off of clutch clawing onto him. Be very patient like Yangaruga. This guy has openings, but they are very far and few in between, and if you get careless, you can easily get carded. So, Godspeed, hunters. This is a toughie.
That big boy's a Rajan. I wouldn't tick it off if I were you.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome to the Rajang.
Be careful, partner.
This thing is an absolute monster. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This thing is a beast. Like, no pun intended. This thing, I believe the species is Fanged Beast, I believe. But this thing is an absolute destruction. Like, this thing is one of the toughest monsters in the game, but he also happens to be one of the smallest, actually. I believe he's the smallest large monster next to Kirin. Come on, bud. So as you can see, this guy is incredibly aggressive. He's very fast and incredibly aggressive. I'm trying to get him to jump over here again. So, this guy is so small. Oh, I screwed up. He does not have 2, he only has 2 spots where you can actually clutch claw onto him. So now he's in his angry mode. Thing I recommend you do, you go for the tail, don't go for the front. Even though standing behind him is tough. Alright, so sorry if I go silent in a good chunk of this. I have to concentrate, excuse me. Alright, Thunderproof, here we go. Oh, ow. That hurts. Oh. Oh, that was close. Alright. Okay. Now he's in Rampage mode. The way to get him out of this is, unfortunately, you have to hit his tail. And funnily enough, I mentioned this in, I think I mentioned this in the voiceover. Despite how small the tail is, you can't actually cut it off. You can only break it. Oh my god, I'm already having a bad time today. He's gonna punch like that. Okay, I didn't hit the tail there. Basically, we have to take all the chances we can here. Oh, I missed. I hate my life. Uh-oh. Alright, that was a good way to get out. Okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that attack, I had no way of getting out of that because I screwed up. One of the most devastating attacks that it has. That can absolutely one-shot you if you're not careful. Very nice. I did not mean to press Y right away. Okay, now he's not angry, which is nice. Okay. Ow. That hurt, of course. Why doesn't Rajang hurt? Oh, no. That's not good. I think I'm going to get fainted here. Yep. Really just timed it perfectly. This guy's really smart. Oh, boy. I'm just going to heal as much as I can. Heal as much as I can. Not trying to tussle with this. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's good. Oh, that was close. Okay, so that grab, he can absolutely do a Devil Joe style thing where he grabs you and then he, like, throws you down and then walks over slowly and punches you in the face and does a lot of damage. Nope, didn't get the window I wanted. Nope. Not a good time already. Oh, of course I couldn't. Okay, I'm honestly okay with him doing that because, man, this is an awful area because it's so open. It's so hard to slam him into a wall. There isn't a ton of slinger around. Yeah. So you can see this guy is incredibly aggressive, which is why I've been very nervous to do this episode because this guy is so tough. I was trying to practice this guy off screen, and I swear to you, I could not get a single time where I was able to do it without at least fainting once. Again, that's probably just because I'm bad, but yeah. Yep. Oh yeah! I didn't necessarily show you guys, but this guy is one of only... I think he's the only monster in the entire freaking game that can actually, rip you off of a clutch claw. Just trying to do that so we have that at least. He's already angry. That's not good. Oh, here comes Rathalos. Watch this, guys. He's gonna get into a turf war with this guy. Get ready for something. You'll see something here. Rathalos. Bud, you need to, yeah. There's a turf war, right? So you think, oh yeah, this guy's tiny. And then he does this. Yeah. And then ragdolls a Rathalos. Of all monsters he ragdolls a Rathalos completely. Like, this guy, like I told you, doesn't take anybody's BS. Oh my god. He's gonna turn, yep. Nice. That hurt him. Nice. Okay. Dodge that. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we can... That's gonna hurt him. Oh, and it hurt me too, because I'm an idiot. Woo, that was close. I'm gonna heal. I'd rather be safe than sorry here. Nice. Very nice, actually. Do that. Wall, you frickin' dumb monkey. I'm naming this episode like Monkey Business or something like that. Ugh. As you can see, he's like a combo. Well, I still call him a monkey because he really is just mainly a monkey. But he's like a monkey and like... He's got like hooves on his back legs. So it's kind of like a horse and a monkey. I don't know. And he's got horns too. So it's like... He's pretty funky. Alright, this should hit that corner of the wall. If it doesn't, I'm gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna have... We were gonna have issues if that didn't hit the wall, so... 1, 2, 3. Very nice. That was real good, actually. Yep. I'm gonna just walk out of the way there. Ooh, that was close. Very close. Ooh, okay. I still have not mounted this guy. It's just really hard. I mean, I'll try if I get the opportunity to, but it's not easy. And we're gonna just do that. See if that, yep, that gives him... Oh, yep, he's gonna get real mad. There's Rampage mode. I'll see if I can knock him out of it. It just takes a lot of hitting his tail to do it. Oh, ow. Oh, dodge! Yep, I would have died if I didn't do that. I'm gonna do this as well. Now, as I told you guys, I don't know if I actually said this. This guy is the King Kong of this game, and you guys can probably guess who is the Godzilla, which is why I said it's fitting. Guess what also is on the map? So we're gonna try and lead those two to each other. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, bud. God, he hasn't stopped. He like punched like 15 times there. Good lord. Oh my god. Yep. I would have been dead if I didn't do that. I might have to go back to base at some point. That was bad the way I walked there. That was really bad. That. Ooh, close. Very close. He's gonna run at me. That also hurts a lot, by the way. Uh-oh. I do not want to be... Okay, nice. Whew. Okay. We are doing okay. We are absolutely we're just okay. I believe he's running towards Savage Joe. That's perfect for me, if that's the case. I am A-okay with that, if that's what he's doing. If I can get Savage Joe at some point to fight this guy. So I'll tell you this. By the way, the turf war with Kirin, he does have a turf war with Kirin, and it goes exactly how it looks in the actual cutscene. And in addition to that, this guy's a turf war with Savage Devil Joe. And you can kind of guess it. Well, I'd love to show it. I hope I'm able to. I hope I will be able to. We'll see. I'm just trying to get him to stand near a wall here. I'm okay with that. We'll just do this. Do this. I don't care. He's gonna do that. And hit that. Very nice. I think I broke his other horn. No. Either I broke one of his horns or I just broke his arm. His left arm. Very nice damage. A lot of damage there. Really good. Very nice. Okay. Alright, now we just take our fights when we can. We just take our chances when he gives them to us. Like that. Oh, there it is! Yeah, I knocked him out of Rampage mode. So if you break the tail, it will instantly knock him out of Rampage mode. The other moment that will is if you want to knock him out of Rampage mode again, you just have to hit the tail over and over again. And it'll just, I think it's like a damage check or something like that. That was huge, by the way. Me doing that. That was like clutch when that happened. Alright. Where the hell is he? Come on, come on. Alright, and wall. Now I can just basically go for the arms for the time being, because the tail's already broken anyway, so if I go for the arms, good thing about this guy is I can help at least soften them for when he goes into Rampage mode. Okay, now he's mad, because he's actually decently weak. Alright, now the good thing about this guy is he drops Slinger Thorns, so you can absolutely get in a position where you knock this guy down with Slinger. So if you're running something that's not Greatsword, that takes a couple tries to actually, you know... Whoops, it takes a couple of tries to actually like tenderize something, you can absolutely take advantage of Slinger Thorn. He's gonna go for the thing, and I'm just gonna run away. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ow, ow, that hurt. Now that little attack that he just did, that will cause tremors below your feet. Which is why tremor resistance I think is fine, because if you have at least a footing jewel, you can at least, how do I describe it? You can at least, what am I trying to say here? You can at least try and stave off the tremors, because you can get easily knocked out at that attack if you aren't careful. He's gonna go for that. I'm just gonna run away. I was trying to knock him out with the Slinger Thorn. Oh, Savage Joe coming down this way? Oh, it looks like he's making his way. I think he's making his way. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. Yep. That was my bad. I rolled into it. I rolled into it. This fight would have been fine. I actually had this without fainting if I just didn't do that. Damn, that sucks. What are you gonna do? Okay. Alright. Let's, I should restock at the very least, right? So it's probably good for me to restock. By the way, also this guy not being an Elder Dragon, you can absolutely capture him. So if you're having trouble and you don't want to have to deal with that, like, last phase, after you hit him, you can absolutely, capture him. So I'm not capturing him today. More than likely capture him for future stuff, but also, this guy is probably the best Thunder Gear, some of the best Thunder Gear in the game. So, definitely, you're gonna want to hunt this guy a lot. And it's one of those where you'll eventually just learn. You'll just learn how to fight this guy. It'll take a minute, but you'll learn how to fight him. I promise. Okay, is he not angry? Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, where is he headed now? Is he headed up to Savage Joe? I think he is. If he is, that's perfect. Again, this fight would have been perfectly fine if I didn't do what I did. I screwed up. Alright, Savage Joe is right over here. I'm going to try and get Savage Joe to walk over. Come on, bud. I want you two to fight. Perfect. So, King Kong versus Godzilla, boys! I love this. Ooh, gives him the work there, and then watch what Rajang does. Just punch! Punch in the face. Okay, so free damage. Alrighty. So that's how that fight goes. Oh, I made it stupid. I totally did not mean to get rid of the temporal mantle. That was really dumb by me, actually. Oh. Dodge. Yep. Thank God. Nice. Stunned him there for a second. He's gonna punch there. Oh, that still hit? That's not good. Just gotta do this. I have to heal, have to heal, have to heal, have to heal. Again, I'm not trying to get knocked out again, like we did with Shara. That was close. I'll do this at least. Alright, Savage Joe. Can I like... Okay, we're gonna run away from Savage Joe. Yep. Run away, run away. Okay, the one thing I do find really freaking funny about this guy, when it comes to Rajang, is like the design. Clearly, the designers, they were just along the lines of like, this is the only time I think I'll swear like a full swear word in this. They like went, oh yeah, let's just make this guy go ape shit, right? Like that's what this guy is. Like, you know, it's really funny how hard they leaned into that design. With this guy, I just find that really, really funny. All right, let's see. I think he's. Oh my! Okay, he turned the corner. Lord, what I'm gonna do is actually this. The funny thing is, I never mounted this guy either. Nice. Oh, careful. Nice. Like I told you, I think you just have to get to a point where you knock him out. Oh, no. So he's gonna... Yep. He's good. This is the thing. This is the other animation he can do when he grabs you. Please don't. Nope. Wall. Alright, just gonna do this. This. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. That's really bad, actually. I didn't get that. Oh, now he's mega mad. Yep. Better be safe than sorry. Oh my god, that hit? Yeah, I'm gonna put this on instead. Nice. Oh, come on, I missed both of those. I am so angry at myself for missing those. Okay. I don't know where he's gonna go. I assume he's gonna go back down into the volcanic area. So if you guys can't tell, the one area that gets unlocked with this is the volcanic area, so... Okay, let's make the cool drinks. We'll take these again. That, and we'll head down. Okay. So he's right up here. Do this and this. Oh, I missed. That's not good. You know what? I might just do this. Woo! Good kill. Let's go.
Are you hurt? Any injuries? The Admiral's okay. Let's head back to Celiana.
Yes, except for the one feint, which was absolutely my fault, because I rolled into the lightning, lightning Kamehameha breath, right? That was a fine fight. The one thing you're going to want to take advantage of with this guy, for sure, especially in hunts. I saw one person, what they did is they brought traps. That's one thing you can do to circumvent things, if you're having a lot of trouble. Another thing you can do with this guy, is... you can have him fight monsters. Specifically, if you get this guy in quests with Elder Dragons and stuff like that, you can absolutely get this guy to fight Elder Dragons, and he'll take damage from them. He'll also do damage to them, but he'll take damage from them. Or have him fight Savage Devil Joe. That's another thing you can have him do as well. The one monster, surprisingly, that this guy doesn't have a turf war with is Basil Juice, but they are obviously on that same level of Apex Predator invasive species type thing, right? So... as you can see, this guy is a toughie. He's a tough monster. And sure, I fainted once, and I won't get as many rewards, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. I'm still okay with how we did that fight, because that fight went actually swimmingly. Well, it went pretty well. The first part was scary, but able to bring it back in the second, just got fainted because of stupidity. Alright, to end off the episode, let's go and take a look at Rajang's armor and weapons, because I'm definitely going to be making his stuff, because it's really cool. Him and Zenogre's stuff are going to be like the Thunder stuff we're going to be doing. Actually, let's go report back to the Admiral then. Let's do that.
Hey, kid, dang! A Rajan!
I missed the whole first part of the dialogue, my fault.
Even Elder Dragons steer clear of that beast. Anyway, now we know we got Rajan running loose in the Guiding Lands. Hope you're ready to get down to business, because it's monster hunting time. Felt kinda weird fighting that Rajan, though. Its spiky golden hair and buff arms was like going up against my evil twin. But we showed it who the bigger baboon was. Am I right? Oh, wait. That kinda came out wrong.
That's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, they, like I told you, they lean into the, they really lean into the fact that he is, you know, he's a monkey, he's an ape. And the one thing I'll share, I want to show you one of the event quests you can do. You have volcanic region, so you can obviously level that up. But let me show you one of the event quests, and I'll show you exactly why. Where is it? You guys have probably seen it when I've been going through. Where is it? Yeah, Muscle Monkey Madness. So they really lean into the fact that obviously his design is very much Angry Monkey, right? So without further ado, let us go ahead and take a look. Actually, I think the looks like when the chief ecological guy wants to talk to us. Let's talk to him. Hi, you're back. I've had a look at the report you two made in the Rajang. I was especially curious about your claim that the Clutch Claw couldn't grapple onto its head. Unfortunately, he thinks that the Clutch Claw is not designed for something like the size of Rajang's head, which makes sense because it's so freaking tiny. Now then, if you're still determined to use a claw attack or unleash a flinch shower grappled onto the beast, you'll have to do it when it's grappled onto its forelimbs, like I showed you guys. Or arms, if you want to be less scientific about it. So next time you face that beast, you should give it a try. I already did it anyway. Hey, I'm ahead of the curve. Just don't get yourself hurt. Yes, scientific curiosity is fine as long as you don't overdo it. Perfect. Yeah, actually based. My outsides are freezing, but the fire inside me's never burned hotter. So, as you can see, we fought a lot of stuff recently. So, alrighty. Looks like the Seeker also has something for us, but we'll deal with what he has to say later. But time to go and take a look at the Rajang stuff, because it's actually really cool. I really like the gear for this thing, and the weapons are equally as cool. So going into the forge equipment, let's go to the armor. Taking a look at the Rajang armor. Yeah, it's really cool. You get the the horns on there. It's really neat. Like it's just very cool. I really like it actually. And then we'll go into, actually I haven't looked at a lot of the Palico armor yet in a while, so let's go and take a look at some of that stuff. So that's cute. That's cool. I like that. That's cute. Zenogre set's awesome. The young Garugo, and he looks like Merlin or some ancient wizard. Zora looks pretty cool, and the Sharishval, I didn't even look at. Oh my god, look at that. That's freaking amazing. But that's really cool. Is there, no, I don't see a Rajang set. Yeah, I don't see a Rajang set. Let's take a look at the weapons. I know one of the ones I want to make is the Great Sword. So if we look at the Great Sword here, I'll show you what it looks like. Thunder. That's the Zenogre. Where's it? There's Fulgur Anjanath. Yo, I know for oh, there it is. You can see it looks pretty cool. It's like a massive club. It's like a big club, which is really cool. It spikes. Very cool, like in the style of his horns. This thing has, I think it has its own dual blades. Because it has its own entire tree, by the way. Yeah, it does. Look at those. Those are cool, man. Those are really cool. They're like its head and its horns, or fists and its horns, all bottled into one. Hammer. I know it has a hammer. To look at it again. It's been a minute. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's cool. It's like its head. Very, very neat. Kind of also looks a little gross, doesn't it? Longsword. I think this thing is a longsword. It's very much like Devil Joe, right? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's alright. It's actually kind of boring if you think about it. Where's the one I really I know I showed that. Does this? I think this thing has a CB, doesn't it? Yeah, that's like one of everything. Very cool. Actually, that looks really neat. Very, very cool. Very unique too. Very unique, like Devil Joe. Gunlance. Let's take a look at the Gunlance because Gunlance is always cool. This is one weapon I'm thinking of taking up when we get to Wilds. Oh, wait. I was stupid. Hold on. Oh, wait. I have it. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. And the last one we'll look at is the switch axe. Let's look at the switch axe. Actually, I'll look at the bow, too, for any ranged users. Switch axe is cool as well. Look at that. That's awesome. And then we'll take a look at the bow. Wait, no, not light bowgun. Bow. Boop, 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 boop. We go down this way, and we see the bow, and the bow is pretty neat. Wow, very cool. Yeah, very cool. Alrighty, folks. With Rajang taken down with relative difficulty, but nothing too crazy, right? We fainted once, but that was my stupidity, honestly. I just did a dumb move there. Could have done it without fainting at all. Showed off its gear, did the cutscene, showed how strong it is if it can rip off a Kirin's horn. Yeah. For the next episode, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. The thing I wanted us to do, I thought was gonna last throughout the week, and unfortunately it hasn't. So next episode might not be as awesome as I initially wanted it to be, but because we might be fighting something completely different, but we'll see what happens, right? So not exactly sure what the next episode's going to be. You guys will obviously know. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me in the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, and once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives.